Students, can you see the screen? Students online, can you see the screen? Okay. See, we have the midterm exam coming ahead. Fine. The MTA. So let's look some details about MTA today. عندنا الاختبار النصفي will look into بعض المعلومات عن ال MTA. طيب. If you can go to the CLMS, you will find what is material covered for the midterm exam. The material covered for the midterm exam is 6 meetings, which we already finished. Okay, meeting 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, up to algorithm design. Fine. Now, what you need to practice is activities on looping and algorithms. Okay, activities on selection, extra exercises during the class, and AOU build scripts. You need to concentrate more on this. We have exam structure here. The first part will be MCQ, multiple choice or true false. You will be asked the MCQ questions, might be 10 questions, multiple choice. Multiple choice to select the answer. You need to write the answer in the answer booklet. لازم يكتب كل الإجابة على ورقة الإجابة. ما أقبل أي إجابة على ورقة الأسئلة. يعني إذا طالب اختار الخياري البارت أول اللي كلها في الاختياري، فالخيار في ورقة الأسئلة وما كتب إلى أو في ورقة الإجابة، فهذا ما يحسب، لأنه أي إجابة على ورقة الأسئلة ما يحسب. الإجابة كلها لازم يكون في ورقة الإجابة. يعني all the answers for multiple choice and for other parts should be in the answer booklet, in the answer sheet. And if you are writing anything in the question paper, any answer or any multiple choice you are ticking in the question paper, this is not counted. We will not count it. So all the questions, all the answers, you have to write in the answer booklet. All the answers should be in the answer booklet. So first part, you have MCQ, multiple choice, true or false. Second part, you will be given some algorithms. They will be asked to write an algorithm to do the following. Write the algorithm to do the following. Or AOU build a script. Write an AOU build script to do the following. Or flowchart of finding the output for any script or the algorithm. So they may give you some flowchart, some algorithm, and ask you to write, find the output. Write algorithm, how many questions? There is a, Abdul Majid is asking, write an algorithm, how many will come? It can be 1 or 2 questions. You can expect maximum 2, or you can say like 3 question maximum. And I don't think so 3. It will be inshallah 1 or 2 questions in writing algorithms. Writing AOU build. Writing AOU build is 1 or 2 questions. Flowchart 1 question might be. Finding output might be 1 question. See, we don't know exactly in part 2 how many questions. We don't know exactly in part 2 how many questions, and in part 3 how many questions. But there will be this type of questions in part 2 and even in part 3. Okay. So part 3, short problems or questions. Part 3, you will be having questions like list points, define terms, and list the differences. I'll give you a mock exam inshallah to show you how the questions will be and how you write the exam. We'll do one mock exam, one example paper, we'll take it and I will do it with you inshallah. For OU build coding, you need to write the script as like in the OU build using set, say, or ask, for, if. You need to write as like in the OU build. Fine. So these are the three parts you will be facing in the exam. Part 1 multiple choice, part 2 problem solving, part 3 short answers. Okay. So we'll take one mock exam. Here we have a mock exam. This is the mock exam. Part 1 we have the multiple choice and we are starting from part 2. This is not part 1, this is actually part 2. This is not 1. Okay, this is part 2. We're starting from part 2. Right? So it says the part 2 we have the questions. 2, 3, 4 questions we have. And then we have part 3. 3 questions, 4 questions. And 4 questions in part 2, 4 questions in part 3. And multiple choice questions. Multiple choice, you know, right? It can be like this. It can be like this. Okay, not exactly same. It can be like this. What is list points? List point is nothing but you may ask to list some points about some topic. And a list points, it means nothing but writing some points about some topic. Point number 1, 2, 3, like this. Okay, let's solve this paper and see that how we solve. This is given a flow chart. This is a flow chart. The flow chart says set a number value to 12. Not number is 0. If it is true, write the number in the output window. Move to the next line. Decrement the number by 3. What is decrement number by 3 means? What is decrement? Minus. Minus 3. Number is 12. 12 minus 3. And once number is 0, it says write done. Fine. So here this is a loop and this is the loop condition and this is the loop body. Okay, and these are the outside the loop statements. Type. Here we have question. Specify the condition, the loop body and all instructions that are not in the loop. Specify the condition, the loop body and all instructions that are not in the loop. So what is the answer here? What is the condition here? In this loop, what is the condition? Not number 0 is the condition here. Not number 0 is the condition here. Fine? Yeah. Not number 0 is the condition. What is the loop body here? The loop body is when the loop is true. That is, write the number, go to the next window and decrement the number. This is the loop body. Okay? Yeah, from right out, this is the loop body. Okay, what are the conditions, what are the instructions that is out of the loop body? What are the instructions out of the loop body? Set number to 12 and write done. These are all out of the loop body. Fine. So this is the question. This is a type of question you may be asked in the exam. Given the flowchart, and based on the flowchart, the questions will be. Fine. The second question, write the exact output after executing the above instruction. What is the exact output? What is the output of these instructions? I mean this flowchart. Yes, what it will write. So here you need to do some follow up with the values. Right? So if I take this, so what is the output of this? How we can find the output of this? It's very simple. First, we need to go line by line. First, we said that okay, number to 12. So, what is the number? Number is 12. Now we check. Not number is 0. No, false. Not of false is true. Not number is 0. Yes, number is not 0. So it goes here and say write the value of number. What is the value of number here? What is the value of number? 12. So it will write in the output window, in the output, it will write what? 12. Then move to the next line in the output window. So you are here in the next line. After printing 12, you have to go to the next line. Decrement number by 3. Number is 12. 12 minus 3 is 9. Okay. After decrement, you see this arrow. It goes again here. Not number is 0. Number is what? 9. 9 is not 0. That is correct. Write out the value of number. Number is what? 9. So it will write 9 here. Move to the next line in the window. Move to the next line. And you decrement the number by 3. Minus 3, it is 6. Again, it goes back here to check not number is 0. Yes, number is not 0. Write the value of number. What is the value of new value? 6. So it will write 6 here. Move to the next line. It is in the next line, decrement by 3. Minus 3, it is 3 now. Again it will go to check here. Again from here it will go and check. Number is 0. Number is what? 3. Not 0. So it will a number and say decrement by 3. Minus 3 minus 3 0. It goes now here, not number is 0. This is false now. Once it become false, it will come out and write what? Done. So here it writes done. And then it will stop. There is no code here. So your output is this. That is what? 12963 done. In new line, in every line. You cannot write in one line. You cannot write like what? 12963 done. This is wrong. You may get some partial marks. You may get, if it is 4 marks, you may get 2 marks. But you write like this, you will get full 4 marks. Okay. So in writing the output, first you need to see where is the output, where is printing, where is writing. That you need to write on the screen. Okay. So is it clear how to find the output? Students online, is it clear how to find the output? Any question on finding the output? Okay. You can find this in the LMS. Go to the CLMS, and inside the CLMS, you have here MTA mock exam. Sample plus solution. You can download it from here. Okay, the next question here is how many times the loop body executed? How many times the loop body is executing? It is executing 4 times as it is printing 1, 2, 3, 4, 4 values, right? So it is executing 4 times. The loop body is executed 4 times. Then the next question is, what do you expect if the statement decrement by 3 is replaced by increment by 2? And if we replace this decrement by 3 by increment by 2, what will happen? And if I remove this decrement by 3 and I say increment by 2, what will happen? The loop will not stop because number is 12. 12 plus 2, 14. 14 plus 2, 16. 16 plus 2, 18, and so on. So when the loop will stop, when number is 0, when condition become false, it will stop. So in this case, the loop will not stop, and we call it as an infinite loop, where the loop not stopped. This is also called forever in OU build, where the loop will not stop. So the loop will be forever, or you can say it is an infinite loop if we change this statement. So that's about the flowchart and its question. You may get similar type of question in writing flowchart. I'm sorry, in finding something from the given flowchart, or even in writing flowchart. You may get a question that asks you to write a flowchart. Fine, that's about the flowchart question. The next question, write an algorithm program to print the square of all numbers from low to high. Example, low is 1, high is 10. So it says write a program to print the squares of numbers from low to high. Square of a number is nothing but what? For example, 2. What is the square of 2? Square of 2 is 4, which is 2 multiplied by 2. And 2 times you multiply the same number, you will get the square. What is the square of 3? It is 3 cross 3, that is 9. What is the square of 10? Which is 10 cross 10, which is 100. Yeah. So square of number is nothing but, if you multiply the same number, how many times? 2 times. And I multiply the same number with the same number, you will get the square of number. Now it says write algorithm to print the square of number from low to high. First, we talk about the input. Input is input low and input high. What is the low value and what is the high value? Okay, what is the low value and what is the low value? Or you can just simply say input low comma high and enter two values in one statement. Okay, now write a for loop from low to high, or you can say for low to high, or you can say from low to high. Okay, find square. Square is equal to low multiply by low 2 times. Fine. Print square. Print square. Add 1 to low, or increment low by 1. Okay. So this is simple algorithm. A simple algorithm. You can write it this here to get it more clear. First I say like input low comma high, and I am input two values. Then what I say for from low to high, you go from low to high. Okay, find the square. Square is equal to low multiply by low. Then print square and then increment low by 1. That's it. So what this will do, first it will, what is input, you will ask low to high. So let's say that you enter low as 1 and high as 5. Okay, from low to high, you go from low to high. Okay, so it goes, print the square. First low is what? 1. 1 into 1 is print 1. Then it will print what? Next, increment low by 1. Now low become 2, then 2 to 4, then 3 3 9, 16 5 5 25. Now it will stop because high is 5. Okay, so it will go from low to high. So this is how you can write the algorithm. You can also write this print square, then go to new line. That is also okay, no problem. No need to write high into high. Why? Because we are going from low to high. So all the numbers from low to high should be calculated. No need to write from high to high. Because we go low 1, then low 2, then low 3 till we reach high. Okay. Now here multiply low by 2. This is confusing. You need to multiply low by low. Okay, not by 2. Okay. Okay, we'll move to the next algorithm. It says write the steps needed to find average of two numbers A and B and report in average. Very simple. Enter two values or input two values A and B, add them, then find the average as sum divided by 2 and report the average or result print the average. It's very simple algorithm. Just in two steps you can write, like first we input two numbers A and B. Okay, then calculate sum as A plus B. Okay, then calculate average as sum divided by 2 and finally print average. Very simple algorithm. Clear? Okay, fine. The next here you have this question of in part 2 about the OU build script. When click the green flag, initialize the grade and the sum. So first of all, they create a script to find the average value for a student according to the following. So we are finding average of 5 grades, average of values for the student grades. Let's say for example 5 grades. When green flag is clicked, so you need to write like this: when green flag is clicked, as here, when flag clicked. Okay, so write like this: initialize the grade and sum. Grade to 0, sum to 0. So what you do, set grade to 0, set sum to 0. You can say set grade to 0, set sum to 0. You can write like this. Okay. Then you allow for 5 students, and you allow for students to enter 5 grades. 5 grades, it means you repeat the loop 5 times. So we write repeat 5, ask the user to enter the grade, user will enter the grade, set that to the answer, and then set grade to answer, then sum is equal to sum plus grade, set sum to sum plus grade, change count by 1. This is to count number of grades. Fine. And then find average. Set average is equal to sum by count. Set average is equal to sum by count. You can compute the average, and then if the average is greater than 50, say you are a good student, otherwise say you need to study. So now we check if else. If average greater than 50, then say you are a good student, else say you need to study. No need to draw the script, you can write it. Write it in pen. No need to draw the boxes and all. Just write it. You just need to write. No need to draw it. Okay. Clear to you all? This is in part number 2. Yeah, you just write on paper how it will be. Don't draw the boxes, or don't expect to draw the boxes. Set count and average is okay. Count we are setting it here because just we are incrementing the count by 1. We are changing the count by 1 here, as you see. Okay, that's why we are setting the count here. Okay, and set average to 0 is not necessary. Even if you are not setting the average to 0, it's okay, because you are setting the value here new. Okay, is it clear to you all? Everything clear? This is just part 2 of your exam. Okay, so we'll stop here for today, and we'll continue the third part. The third part is all theory part. So inshallah we'll take it in our next meeting, in our next session. Okay. Do you have any questions? Anything you want to ask? No questions? Okay, just give me your attendance. Let me take your attendance. Rasha Awad من أحسن. Rasha Awad. Rasha من أحسن. Adam Musa Hamid. Adam Musa Hamid. Absent. Muhanna Al-Mu'min. Muhanna Al-Mu'min. Present. Alid Hussein Al-Eid.